Hello everyone, this is vladerag here to bring you another cast from the EPS. Wow, I'm getting everything mixed up today. Between Hasuobs as the blue Protoss in the bottom right versus Knowme and as the red Protoss in the top left. I have to say I've been seeing a lot of PvPs lately, which I guess is okay. PvP, my least favorite matchup to play. One of the more matchups I'm more familiar with. Anything with a Protoss in it, I'm a little more familiar with, obviously, because I play Protoss. So PvP, basically, I sort of know everything they're doing as they're doing it, so I don't know if it's really quite as fun. Either way, I like it. I love pro games in general, so hey, whatever. Anyway, I have to make a confession. I have recently become involved in a new series of books. Now, when you hear the word involved, I mean, I assume that my mind always goes to, oh, political scandal. It's like, oh no, vladerag. Oh gosh, how many women was he found with? Yeah, no, not quite like that. I am a nerd or a geek. No, you see, the thing is that I often fit the description for both because nerd, so I'm told. Nerd is often, it's often more of a book related, it's like book smarts, where geek is often computer smarts, though I've also heard people reverse the two of them. So what happens when you're a StarCraft caster who's got a library of like 400 books? I don't know what I am. Apparently I'm just confused. I am a neek. It's a new kind of nerd geek. It's we're the next generation, and we shall soon conquer the galaxy. Yeah, don't listen to me. Either way, this game actually pretty much the same thing's happening here. A little bit of a Knowme, just a slight bit ahead, I'm thinking. So yeah, that's just had a bit of an advantage in his favor. It's these little small things that can really dictate the course of a game, especially if there's a lot of early aggression in it. Don't really know what we'll be seeing. It's hard to say in a PvP, honestly. You can see a lot of early aggression and a lot of really safe play. It just depends on the players involved quite a bit. Tarantias seem to really favor a lot of aggressive builds, I have to say. Hasuobs seemingly did a lot more safe. I know nothing at all about Knowme. I've just the first game I've ever seen with him in it. So I'm liking his base. It looks like he's got his basics down quite well, getting that early lead out. So yeah, should be interesting to watch, just as the neek that I am. But you see, even doing that, then it's like, well, I also do tons of sports, and I'm in the cross-country team. I was in high school. I didn't try out for it in college. Whatever, I'm too lazy. I still run, and Dark Voice, my officer, he actually is like a marathon runner, practically. So, where do we fit in? I don't know. I don't get it. Whatever, I guess, right? So much for stereotypes. Though I will admit, I do have glasses. Whatever. Yeah, there you go. Either way, Proxy Pylon down over here does sort of mean you might be seeing a little bit more of an aggressive play out of him. 3-gate Stargate. Starting to become a much more common opening than it used to be. As people get a little bit... I shouldn't even say used to be. There's this odd period when Void Rays... all of a sudden people realize Void Rays are all of a sudden good now. That you just became a lot more aggressive than you used to. And then... all of a sudden, there was a period, well, it's not quite as good, or people, remembered the old ways to counter it. It's not actually that difficult if you know what you're doing. Countering to counter Void Rays, it's basically Archons. By the way, this right here is going to hurt a lot. It's another thing of what I'm talking about when I say that I actually am starting to like Knowme a lot. I think he might actually end up being one of my more favorite Protoss players. Just that he was able to get... That's his proxy pylon. I didn't even notice that before. Oh my gosh. Really able to do this, though he will be losing his Stalker to probes. Always sad for said Stalker. Or will he? This has just been quite the micro battle here. I do think that Hasuobs finally gained the advantage in his own base, which is just honestly sort of sad to say. You shouldn't have to gain the advantage in your own base. However, the micro here, I think he's just doing a better job, and he's certainly distracting from the mining time. Even though he is building up a little bit of a bank himself, he's holding this off very, very well. I'm liking this a lot. Bringing troops in from over there. And look at that micro. There is enough here to start pushing him back, certainly, and trying to take out that pylon. Single Zealot warping in there, going to be able to break this down. That one Stalker not able to micro back. But all of a sudden, more troops arrive in. I don't really know how this battle's going to proceed from here. I know that despite everything we've seen, Knowme certainly has the advantage going out of this battle. Just has a lot more production. He really does need to attempt to save his units if he can, though. Probably not the best idea to be aggressive here. He's going to lose a bit. Not really enough to make up for anything. I mean, the Stalkers will make it back to his base, and yeah, there's even more units coming in. So, yeah, I think that's honestly the end of this push from Hasuobs here. Not going to be able to do a whole lot against this, even with that Zealot there to back it up. And I really do think that Knowme really has sort of seized a very perfect advantage in this. He even has scouting information that his opponent doesn't. That might be the robot. No, it's not. He has the scouting information that his opponent sort of wishes he had. There's the pylon, just has to be canceled. Not anything's going to work there, and an immortal on the way as well. So yeah, prepared for the Oracle and all that. I sort of think that the preparation for the Oracle might actually be his downfall, though, as there are now a lot of Stalkers in his base, but there are a good amount of Zealots here. Remember, Zealots actually beat Stalkers. And finally, the Immortal is brought in. The Immortal, of course, really just sort of the end to this, honestly. Though he is able to cut off a couple of Zealots, certainly going to be a bit of an issue for Knowme here. You don't really want to be in that position. And I don't think this attack was really advised. I don't think this was a good idea. I would have at least wanted another warp in of troops, because let's face it, he's outnumbered in every sense of the word. There's more Zealots, there's more Stalkers, there's more everything. His opponent has this battle, honestly. Yeah, Hasuobs really all of a sudden has this oh my gosh, and look, there's the Oracle coming in. Going to be doing a bit of damage here, and he even has Zealots down in the mineral line. I don't even know how he's going to deal with this. Knowme's going to have to GG, and I thought he was in a nearly unbeatable position after that push, but Hasuobs just bouncing back. I honestly feel like maybe the problem was that push right there. I don't know, but this might be it. He needs something. He doesn't have the gas. That's his problem. He needs to get his workers back into that gas and get out an Immortal. Would be just killer right now, but there's Stalkers inside his base once again, putting down all his units fairly hard here. And yeah, they've broken in. They're gonna meet up now. GG from Knowme. Just goes to show you, never be just always be prepared. Anyways, good game. I actually can't cast the next one right now because I have to make a phone call. Sad but true. Either way, I'll see all you guys next time, and yeah.